What's up, this is Stephen Bloodworth, and this is my review of Opera Mortem, directed by David Flees, and released on DVD for the first time by TetroVideo. I gotta say, I'm pretty honored to be doing a review on the first time DVD release of any sort of film, especially a film like this. I only heard about this recently and learned that it is a crazy film shot in the 70s and 80s and is one of the darkest pieces of art to have ever come out of those decades. The film was screened incompletely at Nottingham's Odeon Film Theatre in 1973 and is now finally on DVD for the first time courtesy of TetroVideo. As always guys, before we get into this review, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below and stay tuned for all my latest videos posted every Monday, Friday, and occasionally Wednesday. So, there's really no plot to this film, none that I could really wrap my head around. The whole film is pretty much a collage of random photographs and video of just some really creepy, morbid shit. The pieces of film included in Opera Mortem were shot in between the 70s and the 80s, both on 8mm film and on VHS. It actually felt kinda cool seeing what was shot on Super 8 and which was shot on video. It's really just all over the place. The majority of it is in black and white, but there are a few segments of color thrown into the film. Overall, there's really no plot to it, but the weird and very creepy, sinister part about this is the subliminal messages throughout the film. These subliminal messages and a lot of the imagery found in the film all revolve around suicide. And these death visions are all from the minds of a suicidal girl, along with those of a necrophiliac serial killer. So that's really all I'm gonna say about Opera Mortem. There's really nothing I can spoil about this because there is really no plot to it. But now let's get into my overall thoughts on the film. The film originally began production in the 70s, was left incomplete until it was finally finished up in the 80s. For both of those decades, this film pushes the boundaries with explicit gore, messages of suicide, and some explicit nudity. The lack of sound and the very eerie soundtrack provided with this film only enhances the haunting atmosphere. Subliminal messages flash on the screen so quickly that you have to be ready with your remote control to pause it to read what the message says. But do you really want to know what the words say on screen? The imagery is very dirty, very grotesque, and overall just makes the audience feel extremely uncomfortable. In my opinion, Opera Mortem is one of those films that you definitely do not want to watch in the dark. Again, this is the first ever DVD edition of the film, and TetroVideo threw in some pretty cool special features. This DVD from TetroVideo does include interviews, an art gallery, and some trailers. And it also comes in this incredibly sick book box, and it does contain a poster inside. For a rating, I am definitely gonna give Opera Mortem a total go check it out now. But act quick, because I literally just checked TetroVideo's website and they only have 4 units left in stock, so act quick and get on over to TetroVideo.com to pick up one of the last copies of one of the darkest films of all time. Link will be in the description as always. So that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming by and checking out this review. If you're new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for all of my latest videos posted every Monday, Friday, and occasionally Wednesday. And also make sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, to stay posted on what I'm doing behind the scenes of making these videos. Before you click off this video, don't forget to hit it with a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below saying if you've seen Opera Mortem and what do you think of it. Until next time, take care, and stay scared.